There's a party over here. There's a party over there. There's a party in your mother's yeasty pants. Fucking lobster party, baby. Guys. I'm here. It's Thursday morning. Starting bang on time. 10 a.m. up in this bitch. Fucking poor Snips, man. He puts up with some fucking look. His undercarriage is all dented and bruised, and he puts up with a lot. He does, but he dishes out a lot, I must say. Taking him to parties, having him get off his fucking lobster tits on whatever GHB or 2C12, GB, GB. He does it all. He never remembers any of it. He blacks out. He behaves like an arsehole. He gets handsy, where he gets clawy. Yeah, gets snippy on girls and boys alike. He's a nightmare. He's an absolute nightmare. But I love him. He's good. He's been good to me over the years. You know, he is my psychic sidekick. And, you know, I love him. Guys, no Facebook today. First one in a while with no Facebook stream, even though, as we will find out later, that the Zuck has actually reinstated the Storm Area 51 Facebook event. So this is an interesting plot twist. So they run the whole the whole, oh yeah, got deleted by accident routine. Like, you know, like whenever like a vaguely controversial YouTube channel comes down or and then everyone's outraged and it goes back up like, yeah, just an accident. Yeah, I guess just a little glitch in the matrix there. Don't know really what happened. Yeah, definitely wasn't the case that someone who works there on their last day just decided to go and delete a load of channels they didn't like. Definitely that didn't happen. No way. Guys, to episode 201. Thanks for Squiff coming down yesterday. Good sweaty entertainment. I think we'll all agree. Guys, have a look at this beautiful new garment that we've got. Incredible. Look at the craftsmanship on that. That is a quality item. And where would you get an item like that? Well, I'll tell you guys. Threshold.fm. That's where you would get a quality piece of apparel, attire like that. It's a recognisable logo, although the word has been changed to lobsters. And got other bits of merch as well. Got some black t-shirts with the nice logo and stuff on. Got black hoodies as well with the logo. They're all going up after the show. And you can, particularly for the Patreon lot who've got store credits, burning a hole in their pockets, like a burning hole after the morning after a bad curry. It's burning a hole. Guys, it's Thursday. It's the 8th of August. I love you all. It's Coffee and Memes.
Steady job and a couple extra potatoes. That's all I want.
You're getting on. You're pushing 30, Slugger. You know, it's time to think about getting some ambition.
Oh, I always figured I'd live a little bit longer without it.
Don't forget, kid, that what you're trying to do here is to be bright and chipper and entertaining and intelligent and sort of glitzy, and that's funny, and it's kind of cool, and it's interesting, and it's edgy, and all of that. It puts that facade of momentary charisma on you, and if you don't play that out, you actually fail.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Coffee and Memes on Threshold.fm, YouTube and Twitch. Fuck Facebook. Facebook is gone. Press F to pay respects if you want. If you don't want, then frickin' don't. Guys, just frickin' don't. Stin saying bring back the Alex Jones intro. That's not a bad idea, actually. The whole lobster matriarchy one. Oh, there's the super sharpshooter one as well. Yeah, I think it's 2001, start of a new era. You're right. You are possibly right. Could be time for a new intro. Well, it could be time for a rejigged intro. Certainly change some of the videos. Guys, look, we're here. We're doing our best. News, what have we got? Luxembourg becomes first European country to legalise the herb. So I guess what? Holland it was decriminalised? Luxembourg has led the way in Europe, becoming the first country to legalise the use and production of cannabis. South Minister has called on other countries on the continent to do the same. Etina Schneider told Politico, the drug policy we had over the last 50 years didn't work. Forbidding everything made it just more interesting to young people. I'm hoping all of us will get a more open-minded attitude towards drugs. Well, would you Adam and Eve it? Someone actually talking reasonably about drugs. Insanity. I mean, Luxembourg is recent. Well, it's not a million miles from Switzerland, and they seem to have a pretty decent handle on it. Well, anyway, we can get into that a little bit more in a bit. Danny Trejo, Danny Machete. Machete is a real life hero as he saves baby from overturned car. I mean, if you got to pick your guardian angel, if you were ever offered that choice, goddamn, it would be Machete. Imagine you're just in any sort of a pickle, and then this motherfucker turns up, bare-chested, but with a waistcoat, but bare chest underneath. Waistcoat is obviously open. He's probably got a machete in each hand. And, maybe you've got into a bar fight. Maybe someone sold you some duff pills and you ain't happy about it. And out of nowhere, he just rocks up, starts telling people they fuck with the wrong Mexican. And shit gets wild. Danny Trejo, I'm going to go with Trejo. I'm going to go with Trejo. Danny Trejo is a real-life superhero after saving a baby from a car wreck. The Machete star has been praised as a hero after he and the young woman got a baby out of an overturned car in Los Angeles. 75-year-old happened to be in the Sylmar neighborhood of Los Angeles when a driver allegedly ran a red light on Hubbard Street and Jackman Avenue. Oh, he's got his shirt off in the news report as well. Oh, God bless him. He's the best. He is the freaking best. Let's get him up. Where are we? Do not mess me around. No. Yes, and yes. Here he is, Machete. He is a Mexican, not a Mexicant. I think we can all agree on that.
He was panicked, and I said, okay, we have to use our superpowers. And so he screamed, superpowers, and we started, yelling superpowers. And I said, do this, do the muscles, and he's muscles. And so we got kind of like a bond, I guess. He was okay, but I kept facing him away from the accident.
Why is it only a tiny little clip? I want more. I want more Machete. Who is this?
Hello.
Go away. Anyway, the footage obtained by ABC7, the actor explained, what I saw was a lady ran a red light and crashed into that Explorer, flipped it over, and there was a baby inside and a grandma. A young lady had to crawl through the window. I crawled in and I couldn't get the baby out. I couldn't unbuckle the seatbelt. So she got in and undid the seatbelt, and I pulled the baby out the other side. The young lady in question is Martha Jackson, who urged drivers to pay attention. Thankfully, nobody was seriously injured, with 3 people taken to a nearby hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Danny shared the interview on ABC with ABC to his Instagram account and wrote, I helped rescue a baby after a driver ran a red light, causing a 2-car crash in Sylmar. He is about 4 foot tall in real life. Seriously, he is very small. He's like Dog the Bounty Hunter or Joe Rogan. They're full fucking tiny in real life. But when you only really see them on screen, they look enormous. Nick Cannon commented, calling the Breaking Bad and Spy Kids star. Really? Spy Kids? That's the reference you're going to use for him. Okay. It's called him a true hero. While others filed in, calling Trejo a legend and legit a good boy. He is a good boy. I love that he's wearing a Trejo's Tacos hat as well in the interview. It's Taco Tuesday every day of the week, motherfucker. And when asked by ABC why he stepped in to help the accident, the actor said, everything good that has happened to me has happened as a direct result of helping someone else. Cute. Legend of the week. Trejo, dad of 2, is best known for playing Machete in Spy Kids. What? He plays Machete in Spy Kids, Grindhouse and Machete. What? As well as his work in numerous other Robert Rodriguez films, Con Air and Heat. And Dusk Till Dawn. Come on, don't leave out one of the best. God, Jesus, Dusk Till Dawn. That is a real dumpster fire of a film. It's really good until the vampires get. It's still a good film. I do like it. It's sort of, but it's like wow, this is a great new Tarantino film. Until suddenly, vampires. What's going on here? Come on, have you got let's just have a little bit of machete worship for it's the it's the scene when they arrive at the bar. Till dawn. Nightcore? Where is he? When he's doing the speech outside the there we go. Yeah, the titty twister. They don't make them like this anymore. It's not Danny Trejo, is it? I remembered that wrong.
Alright, we got white pussy, black pussy, Spanish pussy, yellow pussy, we got hot pussy, cold pussy, we got wet pussy, we got smelly pussy, we got hairy pussy, bloody pussy, we got snapping pussy, we got silk pussy, velvet pussy, nalga hide pussy, even got horse pussy, dog pussy, chicken pussy, come on, you want pussy, come on in, pussy lovers. If we don't got it, you don't want it, come on in, pussy lovers.
Yeah, man, I'm about that formaldehyde pussy. That's the one I'm interested in. And the snapping pussy, obviously. And, of course, if we can get into Area 51, we're getting that alien pussy, baby girls and baby boys. That's where we're going. That's what we're getting. Right, shoe throwers, what are we doing? What are we talking about? Where are we? What on earth is going on? And new break bit, which is a bit of a Saturday night special. Got a few Saturday night specials in here. Bensley bit called Trillium, which is a certified Saturday night special, and it's about 8 minutes long. Imagine that for a modern day drum and bass record. Another Malix bit, new Galaxy bit, new Enei and Jakes, and Bass Tripper, track called Noodle Bar. Yeah, loads of bits, man, loads of bits. Let's have this Malix little number. It's called Aquatic. I'm a fan. Aquatic by Malix. Really just inhaling, imbibing almost in a way that outro. Lovely, really liked it. Little sort of Eastern refrain just come in. Just have that again. Just little nip of the Battlestar Galactica about that one. Oh, Malix, naughty boy. Bad boy on your rug. Guys, this is a fun one here. This sort of, I feel like this in some way goes in line with the whole wedgie thing from yesterday. Woman finds weird note on her car asking for her used knickers. Okay, this is Tess doing a good impression of one of Jim's ex-girlfriends. A woman says she no longer feels safe after finding a message on her car from a stranger offering cash for her panties. Oh, man, panties has got to be one of the worst words out there. It just makes me feel a bit sick, even saying it. Tess, scorer, 29. I mean, who uses the word? Like, I feel like it's, I don't know, it smacks of Dapper Laughs, doesn't it? Him saying moist panties. Tess, scorer 29, says she found the note creepy after returning to her vehicle at Nudgee Beach in Brisbane, Australia. Well, you're correct, it is creepy. The message, which was shoved under her windscreen wiper, said, "Hello! I think your," incorrect use of your, that should be RE, "you're very attractive. If you're interested, I would like to pay your cash for your panties. I'll meet you on the side of the road back to town. Just pull over. I'll find you." Tess said she was disturbed at the thought that someone had been watching her and warned others to be aware of their surroundings. She said, "I'd only been gone for 20 to 30 minutes. As soon as I got back, I noticed the piece of paper sticking out from under the windscreen wiper. There it is. Hello, I think you're very attractive. If you're interested, I would like to pay you cash for your panties." Man, that's so gross. I thought it was a ticket, or maybe someone had knocked my car and left a note. But then I read it and it really grossed me out. It was not what I was expecting. Anyway, I was keen to make a pound note, so I pulled over and charged him £50, and I've now set up a regular subscription service with him, where I send him 3 pairs a week in exchange for £100. I'm thinking of expanding the business, and I would offer the advice to any young ladies with sweaty pants out there that don't let your sweaty pants go to waste. They are a valuable commodity in today's hyper-capitalist economy. You can set up easily a Etsy store full to the brim of soiled undies, sweaty undies, moist panties, yeasty panties, smelly panties, black panties, white panties. See, that's a callback to Dusk Till Dawn. Did you get it? Come on. Callback to Cheech out there. Not Danny, not Machete, it was Cheech. Sorry about that. Anyway, I go there all the time by myself, and now I'm getting this weird note. I don't know if someone has been watching me for a while. Who knows? Hey, guys. Listen, guys. I defend the guys quite often. Not defending this guy. What the fuck, man? Who like, what kind of arsehole do you have to be to leave a note like that? I was in involved in a very strange incident when I was about 18 in Buddies in Brighton. Me and 2 female friends had been to a rave. Well, had been to Meltdown at the beach. It was the beach club back then, not Coalition. And we were in Buddies with a whole group of randos that we'd all been taking drugs with. And it ended up in Buddies. It was about 5 or 6 in the morning. We'd have been on the beach for a bit. We'd gone there to get... I don't think I was eating, but nevertheless, we'd probably gone there to get more drinks. And I sat there with my 2 female friends. There was a whole load of all randos. Everyone was all having a nice time. It was all being very nice. And then about, I don't know, towards the end, some dude came over and he sort of looked like a stereotypical, like, long-distance lorry driver sort of look. Fat guy, old, probably late 50s, grubby looking, beard, just didn't look good. And anyway, he had a little folded up note and he passed it to one of my female friends. And she opened it up and it said, "Hi, my name is Jeff," or whatever. "I like fishing and this and this and this and this," and like little stuff about his life. "I have a room available at my flat to rent. Maybe you would like to rent it. Here's my number. Give me a call." And we were all like, what the fuck? Like, it's just super fucking weird. And then we were all like... people started getting aggy about it and sort of eyeballing him. And then he came over again and he was like, "Hey guys, I didn't mean to cause any offence, but I do actually have a room available. So, you know, my number's on the paper if you would like to call me." At that point, a lot of the older men that were at the table, because there was quite a sort of range, got up and things got a bit digi, and he was sort of chased him off, basically. But what the fuck? Like, there was like, I don't know, maybe 20 of us sat around this table, and he decided to single out a girl, like, in complete public in front of all of these people and go and give her a note. Like, so creepy, horrible little note. Like, "Oh yeah, I like fishing and going for walks and watching films, and maybe you'd like to come and live with me." What kind of lunatic would do that? And then also, like, so brazenly in front of an entire restaurant full of people. Just absolutely mad. I was just off my tits at the time. I hadn't really quite twigged onto what was going on. I was 3 or 4 deep. But yeah, weird. I wonder whatever became of him. I wonder whether he ever found a tenant for his room. I hope not. I really hope not. Anyway, back to this lad who's after the panties, the moist panties, the yeasty Oh God. At first I kind of brushed it off, but the more I thought about it and read the note, I realised I should do something about that. I decided to report it to the police, as this person could be a predator, and the next person they see might not be so lucky to just get a note. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. I just want to get the warning out there for people to be aware of what is happening around them. There she is. She's got sort of shiny head thing there. She's got a glittery head. Don't know if that's a medical condition or what the situation with that is, but there does appear to be, I guess, maybe LED light bulbs in her forehead and hair. That's fine though. You know, that's her right as an Australian. There were loads of females walking by themselves and little kids playing around the area. This weirdo might get angry and then decide to grab the next person they see and put them in a car and pull them into a bush. I don't know what was going through their head, but they obviously had the courage and effort to write the letter to me. Makes me wonder if they've done it before. You should be flat, babe. Yeah? Some girls out there don't get weirdos putting notes on their cars saying they want to buy their panties. Yeah, should take it as a compliment, babe. Tessa said she would continue jogging at the beach, armed to the teeth. Yeah, that's rough, man. Don't be leaving fucking creepy weird notes for lasses. Look, there's plenty of dirty panties available online. I can offer you some recommendations if you want. Slide into my DMs. You know, just come on, guys. Come on, guys. What else we got? Let's finish off this Luxembourg situation. Anyway, Luxembourg becomes first European country to legalise the herb. Bit of fun. So what's the situation? Is it just going to be open season? People who are over the age of 18 will be able to buy the drug to use within 2 years. Oh, it's not just straight away. While those between 12 and 17 of age would be okay to possess 5 grams or less. right, 12-year-olds are just going to be getting absolutely razzed. Those who break the generous law, though, will be hit with harsher penalties under the proposal. Production and sale of cannabis will be regulated by the state, which means they will tax it, with the money expected to go towards drug education and addiction help. It's almost as if that's a really good idea. Oh, it is a really good idea. Hoping to make sure that it doesn't become a country of drug tourism, the rule will probably include a ban on people who aren't from the country, and also on home production. Although you might immediately think of the Netherlands as the place with the most relaxed attitude to drugs, it actually isn't fully legal there, despite what you might think. The country has a tolerance policy known as I think that's how you pronounce that word. Dutch accent. Which means they take a common sense approach to the use of the drug. It's technically illegal to possess, use and sell, but the police allow licensed coffee shops to sell cannabis and also to keep 500 grams on site at any time. The police turn a blind eye to those in possession of 5 grams or less. However, because it's still illegal to produce it, coffee shops usually have to do business with criminal gangs to actually source it. I did not know that. In the UK, it's been illegal to possess grown cannabis since 1928. People caught with it can face up to 5 years in prison, a fine, or both. But some police forces have said that they won't target users who are clearly not intending to sell it or are in possession of less than an ounce. You get a warning or a fine. The first country in the world to legalise cannabis was Uruguay in 2013, with Canada following suit in 2018. It is baffling that it's not just legal everywhere. I mean, even as someone who doesn't smoke the herb, I mean, I'm still baffled by it. Guys, let's have another little. Let's have this Benzie bit. It's a proper Saturday night special. That's 7 minutes and 10 seconds long. Whew. Are we going to get to the outro? Is such a thing possible in this day and age? In this age of TikTok and Instagram stories? Can we make it all the way through a 7-minute long record? Seems unlikely. But hey, we're about to find out. Matt Wright has asked, when is Whiskey and Memes, now that I've got 2 bottles of whiskey to get through? Well, I had said that I would start Whiskey and Memes when we got to 100 patrons on Patreon. We were only about 3 away. Although sadly, the new month has come around and there's been a few non-payers. So we're down to 92 now. So we'll see. Taking myself off Facebook's probably not going to help. So listen, guys, if you want to support the show, please share the YouTube link. Now that I'm not going to do Facebook live streams anymore, because fuck Facebook, etc. I'm probably shooting myself in the foot. Deleted my Twitter account. Not going to stream on Facebook anymore. Fucking dumb. I'm just imagining if I had a marketing department that just had their head in their hands. a lovely bit of kit. 2.5 minutes of intro. Could have listened to Old Town Road twice. So yeah, if you want to support the show, share that YouTube link or share the podcast. Podcast available on Apple Podcasts, Overcast, Spotify, Stitcher, any place you get your casts, A&E, wherever you buy your soiled panties. How about a new show? Instead of whiskey and memes, it's just an hour-long show of me just saying panties over and over again until everyone is in tears. That would be great. So much hate for Trance Wars in the chat. Chode, I mean, freedom of speech and everything, but I might have to clamp down on anti-Trance Wars speech. That's Trillium by Bensley. Oh. Classy outro as well, man. That was a bit of fun. Well, vocal just coming in at the end there for the halftime section. Good boy. Will there be more Trance Wars? Well, I have just joined a new co-working space in Brighton. As of yet, I've not seen any big-name DJs there from the world of the trance or from any other genres of music. But I'm going to go there later today. We'll see. There's no bar there, though, so I don't know how that would affect it. I don't know where I'm going to get my lager tops from. It's a bit more of a sort of black Americano situation there. Black Americano, and I'll heat up my lunch in the microwave. It's that bit more of that sort of vibe than lager top and a vegan cheese pizza or whatever they've got on as the special that day. So I don't know whether or not there are going to be any trance DJs there. I don't know if there'll be anyone there from the deep house scene. It's possible. It's got more of a deep house vibe to it. I'm thinking, you never know, you might find DJ Tennis hanging out there. You might find Tales of Us. They could be there. Dixon might be hanging out there, just I don't know, running his Etsy account. Anything's possible. Anything is possible. Guys, what have we got here? No. Wow. Okay, we've reached peak Jeff Parsons here. Solar-powered Hyundai could save you £125 each year on petrol. Wow-wee! Jesus Christ, with a saving like that, I cannot believe that every man, woman, and beast is not currently hot-footing it out of their place of work to the local Hyundai dealership. £125 a year saving on petrol. Fuck my old boots, Granny Moggins. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. Jeff Parsons, who brought us such news articles as how I learned to love my earpods, about the tough, the sort of steep hill he had to climb to go from finding AirPods a bit annoying to really just getting to love them, really overcoming the stigma surrounding them, to be able to feel comfortable enough in his own skin as a middle-class white man to wear AirPods in public and not fucking hate himself. And I commend him on overcoming that, because if I wore AirPods in public, I would hate myself. I would think, what has happened in my life that I am at the point whereby I'm ordering a strawberry unicorn mocha soy frappa latte chino in Starbucks, and I am talking to the barista while still having my AirPods in my ears. If and I've parked my electric micro scooter outside, if I suddenly found myself at that point in my life, I would fucking hate myself. But Jeff Parsons, he managed to come to terms with it. He came to terms with just how ugly and unpleasant his life had become. Just how fucking riddled with sin, depravity, and just pointless consumerism. And he got over that. And I commend him. It's not something I could do. It's not something I would want to do. Personally, I would just try and live a more rich, fulfilled life that wasn't dogged by any more than the 17 or 18 Apple products I currently own. You know, and I've chosen a different brand of headphone, also owned by Apple, but not quite as obnoxious, only marginally as obnoxious, and yeah, it still makes me hate myself a little, but not as much as ordering a mocha frappuccino unicorn latte flatty while wearing AirPods and not taking them out, just going like this. Yeah, could I get a grande soy latte enema? I'd like that in a bag, and I'd like you to pump it directly into my hairy unbleached anus in front of the rest of the shop. And then I'm just going to shart it. I'm going to shart it all over this family of tourists. Just to welcome them to the UK, to give them a little something to remember this fine liberal democracy that we have here. Just that they can remember me prolapsing my colon in front of an entire Starbucks full of people, and I'm okay with that. I've come to terms with it. I'm an actualized human being. I have ascended the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and I'm sat at the top like an evolved ape on his high rock, having stolen man's red fire, and is working out how to use it to pleasure himself. And that's fine. And I'm okay with that now. I'm fine with it. If you're not fine with it, that's your problem. If you don't want to watch my rectal prolapse in a Starbucks, just peppering immigrant families with Todd, then that's your problem. And if you want to complain about it on Twitter, yes, that's your right. But I suggest you don't. Solar-powered Hyundai could save you £125 each year, Jeff Parsons writes for the Metro. Hyundai has revealed a new car with a solar panel for a roof. The South Korean car maker claims the new Santana can generate up to 60% of its power from that giant ball of fire in the sky. Let's find out about this saving, because wow, £125 a year. You'd have to suck a lot of dicks to make £125 a year, if that's how you're making your money to buy your petrol. And so you will be pretty pleased with this saving after you've bought your, £30,000 or £40,000 Hyundai. It means the company says you could manage 800 miles a year with that extra energy. Metro.co.uk plugged this number into a fuel economy calculator. Fucking cheers for doing that for me, Parsons. Wow, you've saved me a couple of minutes there, mate. For some back-of-the-napkin maths, and found that 28 miles per gallon, the efficiency of a 2018 2.4 litre petrol Santana, you'd end up saving £125.86 every year on petrol money. Could you fucking imagine? And what would you do with that cash? That's yours. That £125.86, that's your money. You can do what you want with that. You can spend that on nipple clamps and soiled panties from Etsy. Yeah? You could. You could take those soiled panties and you could choke yourself to death with them whilst having an affixie wank. Yeah, that's what you could do with that £125 saving, Parsons, and I suggest you do that. That's my suggestion for you. You don't have to do it. I'm not saying... I'm just putting that out. I'm just floating that out there as an option. You know, you could choose to spend that money on Xanax from a part-time SoundCloud rapper on Instagram. You could buy prescription painkillers from someone on Instagram, and you could take them whilst attempting to start a music career on TikTok. That'd be another option. That could potentially be a smart investment of that £125.86 that you saved on petrol by buying this new Hyundai that generates energy from the giant ball of fire in the sky, as you so eloquently put it in your second paragraph of this journalism that is undoubtedly not an advert paid for by Hyundai. 2-bit Metro hack. Guys, here is Pay the Cost. Imagine that. By Enai and Jakes. Make of it what you will. Fucking Parsons, man. Swear to God.
Enai. Jakes.
This technology allows our customers to actively tackle the emissions issue. Go fuck yourself.
Bear witness, the prof talking Kalashnikov. The teachers in the class prediction set this off. There's a lesson to be learned and that's respect the boss. Rule bigger than Ben, waiting for kings to cross. Colder than winter frost, fire than winter shots. Normal flip the script while you connect the dots. Sub-zero swagger, better take the loss. It's a nail, call the piper, can you pay the costs?
John Anderson, you beast. Thank you, sir.
See you soft, you're washed, the weak is played out. You think you can defeat the undefeated, better stay down. The serious sound, the man that do it, not a playground. Play the game, play your part, we don't play sound. Up the decibels and keep them high, you better stay loud. Break out, toe the line, get in, take out. New ground, broken style, we make them lay down. Fire to the flame, watch face, this is the shakedown.
The reverb on that snare is fucking nice. Hey, so good ideas in the chat. Yeah, maybe it should just be a show of me sniffing soiled panties. Fucking I trigger myself whenever I say it. Yeah, people can send them in. Probably with PO box address is probably a smart one on that. Jake Manley says, point of personal privilege, unbleached is nature's crust. Yes. That is bold and brave and beautiful.
Bear witness, the prof talking Kalashnikov. The teachers in the class prediction set this off. There's a lesson to be learned and that's respect the boss. Rule bigger than Ben, waiting for kings to cross. Colder than winter frost, fire than winter shots. Normal flip the script while you connect the dots. Sub-zero swagger, better take the loss. It's a nail, call the piper, can you pay the cost?
Jake's a class act as ever on this.
See you're soft, you're washed, the weak is played out. You think you can defeat the undefeated, better stay down. The serious son, the man they do it, not a playground. Play the game, play your part, we don't play sound. Up the decibels and keep them high, you better stay loud. Break out, toe the line, kick it in, take out. New ground, broken style, we make them lay down. Fight to the flame, watch face, this is the shakedown.
Guys, at 11, we're going to run the Threshold All-Stars mix. Ooh! It's like a drum and bass relay race. It's fun for all the family, even if you are being sprayed by hot steaming Todd coming out of Jeff Parsons' unbleached anus. Even if. Pay the Cost by Eni and Jakes. I'll have that one. Yep, it's fine. I'll take it. Put me a receipt in the post. Facebook relaunches bid to lead 2 million people on a mission to storm Area 51. That's a misleading headline from Jasper Hamill. Facebook has reinstated a page which is hoping to organise an invasion of the top secret military research base, Area 51. The social network removed an event calling on ordinary people to storm the facility and see them aliens. Now, it claimed the decision was a mistake and relaunched the page. Okay, let's see where this mistake leads. At least to the BBC. Okay, let's go with the BBC. Facebook briefly removes Area 51 event by accident. A Facebook page encouraging people to storm Area 51 Air Force Base was removed by the social network at the weekend, but has now been reinstated. It was removed by mistake, a spokeswoman for Facebook said. The Facebook page's creator has received a message on Saturday saying the event broke Facebook's community standards. 2 million people have indicated they will attend, but the US Air Force Base has warned people not to go near the base. What happened with the event? It disappeared a couple of days ago and is now back, wrote one Facebook user on the reinstated Area 51 page. Well, hot take. Area 51 has long been the focus of conspiracy theories that allege the base conceals information on alien life and technology. People are keen to break in and clap them alien cheeks. Get some of that green pussy. While there's no proof of this, there are many fans of the theory, and this has made Area 51 an iconic location in alien-themed popular culture. I did like Joe Rogan in the Bernie Sanders podcast, just keeping it real at the end by like, listen, Bernie, if you get in and you find out about them aliens, you gonna let us know? Come on, buddy. You gotta let us know. I'll send them all to the gulag. Facebook has been flooded with jokes. That was a dreadful Bernie Sanders impression. I don't know if I've ever done a Bernie Sanders impression. Socialism! We'll send the aliens to the gulag! We'll send them to the gulag! The Facebook page has been flooded with jokes and memes about aliens since its creation, but jokes about going through with the plan to storm the base have already drawn a frosty response from the US military. Area 51 is an open training range for the US Air Force, and we would discourage anyone from trying to come into the area while we train American armed forces, a spokeswoman for the US Air Force told the Washington Post in July. The real Area 51 is officially known as Homey Airport and is north of Las Vegas in the state of Nevada. It's closed to the public and patrolled by armed guards, and flying into airspace above the base is restricted. Okie dokie. Well, I wonder what... Was there any other absolute bollocks from Parsons? Earlier this week, Matthew Roberts, organiser of the stunt, posted Facebook's takedown notice along with the words, "What the frick?" Went against the community standards, yada, yada, yada. They can't stop us all. Yada, yada, yada. Clap them alien cheeks. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. McDonald's clown robber tasered by police who popped in for coffee. Okay, this sounds good. A suspected armed robber in a clown mask, potentially may or may not be twisted individual, was tasered by police officers when they popped in for a coffee as he allegedly tried to hold up McDonald's. West Midlands Police said that 2 of its officers were heading inside when they were met by fleeing customers yelling, "He's got a knife!" As the response officers entered, they were greeted with the sight of a masked man holding a kitchen knife, threatening staff and demanding they hand over cash. A 41-year-old man was tasered at the scene and arrested on suspicion of armed robbery. Oh, here we go. The Force's response account later tweeted details of the incident, ending their post with #WhatAClown. Really grinds my gears. Really boils my balls. What was one? There was one that someone posted in the Threshold Lobster Crew Facebook group that was a sassy social media post shaming a man they had arrested for possession of weed because he was driving a car that had a personalised number plate that said weed. Now, that quite beautifully encompasses 2 coffee and memes, the sassy social media posts of the police, and riding dirty, getting caught riding dirty by doing something stupid, i.e. having a weed-themed personal number plate and getting arrested for weed. It's life imitating art, ladies and gents. It's life imitating art. How are we on for this Threshold All-Stars mix? Yeah? Is it uploaded? Is it locked in? Do we have a full clip as well as one in the chamber? You goddamn right we do, baby boys and baby girls. Never forget about the one in the chamber. Guys, thank you for listening. I'll be back at 3 o'clock for Rankins Records. That will, again, only be on Threshold and on YouTube. Facebook Affided, I believe is the I believe is the correct terminology for it. Guys, Patreon lot, thank you enormously. You are wonderful folk. Let me get the list up now. And merchandise. There will be merch up after the show. I'll post it in the Discord. I'll post it in the Facebook group. I'll post it through your mum's letterbox with attention, the homeowner written on it. I will post it. All right, guys. Yeah, so Patreon lot, thank you very much. Also, tonight, me and Jim are coming in with the first of a new series, I guess, kind of a sort of luxury version of Rankin Radio. So, Rankin Radio fans, it will be back, just podcast only. There'll be no live show. So, that will be up on the podcast tomorrow. There's also going to be some details of how you can support that wild endeavour as well, if you so wish. But guys, Patreon lot, iti bada bobo bum bum. Where are we? Here we go. VIP list. Thank you, everyone. Robin Carr, Greg Cornford, Oliver Hooper, Tom Ryan, Reece Mosson, Squidgy Beats, Pauly Hutton, Ciarán R, Michael Kedzierski, Matty Tomkins, Dave Long, Joel Potter, Colm Murphy, Sam Howard, Tony J, Richard Patterson, Tom Camm, Stephen Harris, Matthieu Boulard, Jeroen Van Thunderbutt, Mike Pye, Lily Unsub, Richard Franks, Thomas Hall, Chode Ryder, Andrew Heichelbech, John Finison, BDR Crew, Peter Blatchford, Austin Grieve, Cooper, Gennady Lightfield, James Parry, Hendo Bartendo, Lady Squiffington, Lynn, the Man of Thunderwood, Dan fucking Morris, Guy With No STD. Ames MC, Josh Williams, Rob Humphrey, Shibby T, Coco Shiva, Dan Elton, Taran Wilmore, Mr. Pope, Dark Progressive Psytrance, actually superior to drum and bass, Nicolas Lorcy, Kris Breaks, The Bill, Karissa Barthelson, Odin Bates, Lee Fuller D, Daniel Genvy, Flaxis, Alexander Cassidy, Matt Wright, Grant Sullivan, Tom Robinson, Dab Smasher, Connor Smythe, Kevin Kaiser, Chris Shaw, Mr. Happy, Cosmic Waft, Meatloaf, Mick Brock, Mustang Philly, Robin Card, Sam House, Hugh Danner, Sarah Hunt, The Hitchmuffs, L-Tech, Will A, Ben Vogo, Dan Tweed, Lupe Salazar, Big Wodge, My Hill, Mighty Danny, Nick Fleming, Carl Lewis, Gordon and Liz, Carl Williams, Tom Skipper, unfortunately it's George DC, Anthony Sharp and Claudio Lovesmith. Thank you guys. If you want to support the show in other ways other than just giving money for nothing, it's not for nothing. You know it's not for nothing. You know it's to support the cause. But if you want an actual physical product in exchange for your cash, there will be. There are still some Lobster Death Cult t-shirts left. There will also be some Threshold, just like nice logo ones on black. There are 20 or so of these Lobster t-shirts, and there will also be, I think there's only 10 or 9, now I've taken one, hoodies. Black hoodies, white logo, all the pics and everything will be up on the store in, 10-15 minutes. That seems reasonable. Until then, and until 3 o'clock later for Rankins Records, enjoy the first Threshold All-Stars mix. It's got I'm on it, Squiff's on it, The Build's on it, Matic is on it, D's on it, Stranger's on it. Come on, I'm doing this off the top of my head, man. There are other people on it. Chode's on it. I can't remember everyone, I'm sorry. But it's all explained in the intro. Look, I love you guys. I'll see you later. Stay out of trouble. God bless you.